Hello kittens! Silver here with Fawn, the Fawn Response Rabbit by Plushie Dreadfuls, who is still not quite ready to give up her Halloween dress, and for that I don't blame her. But today we have a new Plushie Dreadfuls unpackaging to get to, as you can clearly see by the mailer that I just received. This particular package was made completely possible by loyalty points. So for those of you out there who are fans or customers of Plushie Dreadfuls, if you're not part of the loyalty program already, you want to get on that because it has been hugely helpful to me personally and a lot of friends that I know. So anyway, enough chatting. Let's open up this package and see who is inside today. Okay, the contents of the package have been emptied. So first off, let's take a look at our pen. And I think I actually know which pen this is. Hold on one second. I'm just going to unwrap it. And today we have the Dissociation Rabbit, which is so funny because a friend of mine just sent one of these to me because I requested it. It wasn't in my collection. So now I have a double, which I can now gift to another friend. So that just works out perfectly. But this is one of my favorite designs, so who knows? Maybe I'll end up keeping it myself when the other pen runs out. Who knows? But anyway, let's put that aside. And then we have a little bonus that came with one of the bunnies. So we'll do the bonus first, I guess. We'll save the bunnies for last. Hold on one second. And here we have this beautiful keychain of one of the new friends that arrived to me today. This is going to be the Endometriosis bunny, so spoiler there. But look how beautiful these keychains are. I actually did not expect to get this. I didn't think that I was going to be one of the first 100 because I didn't place the order within like the first 24 hours. A lot of times these sell out very quickly. And this I know was actually actually the first pre-order bunny. So anybody who pre-ordered this one would have obviously gotten, you know, first dibs on these little extras, but I'm super glad to have gotten one of these keychains. These are so beautiful, and I've kind of got a little collection of them growing now. Absolutely gorgeous. So we'll put that aside, and since we already got a glimpse of the Endometriosis bunny, let's open her up first. So here she is. I love the colors of this bag already. It's just like almost like a neon confection here, although the bunny itself is actually very much a pastel kind of color palette. So let's see if we can open this. Oh, it's already opened. And there's a little character sticker. We're going to get a pretty big spoiler of the bunny there, but there's her sticker. Oh, what a sweetheart. Okay, so let's take out the tote bag first. And here it is. Oh, look at her. Oh my goodness. She is, oh, the poor baby. The poor little thing is absolutely spinning right now. Such an adorable design though. I love the color palette of this one. And you see these little stitched hearts too. Looks like they were broken but sewn back together. And let's see the flip side. And there she is. Oh, she's holding her tummy and she's got her little pink pom-pom hat on. So sweet. So let's get to the bunny now. I think this one has just some of the most beautiful, just eye-catching colors ever, but in a very soft and inviting way. So let's take a look at her now. We'll dump her out. We kind of got a good look at her already, but I'm telling you, the colors on this one are just so gorgeous. Oh, wow. And she is so, so soft and very nicely stuffed. She's got a nice sort of plumpness to her, which I absolutely love. Look at her precious little face. Is she not the most darling thing you have ever seen? And her little sad eyes. Oh, this one just makes my heart melt. Like she looked like she needed a hug in the worst possible way, and I'm so happy to provide that for her. And you can see she's got these little stitch marks here too, and a little heart on her chest. The colors are just like a candy confection for the eyes. So beautiful, but then it's kind of offset by this deeper red of her hat, which actually is removable, so you can take that off and even put it on another bunny if you want to. And the little pink pom-pom on top. Oh my goodness, and the little flush on her cheeks, or the blush I should say, but they look like they're flushed cheeks. And she has light pink on one paw and sort of a seafoam green color on the other. And then on her feet, she's got a light blue and that same light pink. And let's see the insides of her ears. So again, we see that stitched together heart, and one is again in that light blue and the other is in the seafoam green color. And she's this beautiful, beautiful pale yellow. Such a gorgeous color. And she's got a little pink tail too. Oh, and she's even got a little zipper in the back. So let's see if I don't think there's anything inside there. I'm actually not sure what exactly it's meant to store, but maybe let's take a look at the tag and see what it says. So let's read a little bit about endometriosis. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, how cool. They have a whole new tag design, it looks like. Plushie Dreadfuls Endometriosis, creepy, cute comfort creatures. Oh, wow, this is so neat. Look at that. They've got a little illustration of her here. So it says, actually, the print is quite small, so I'm just going to have to look behind the camera to see it. So it says, different colored paws for temperature and mood regulation issues, yellow fur for endometriosis awareness, tired eyes, high stress plus exhaustion from pain, scars, meant to be symbolic more than exact to include multiple types. So that is the symbolism behind endometriosis. This isn't something that I suffer with. I do know people, women in particular, who suffer with this. This disease is usually associated with women, but in rare cases it can affect men as well, particularly trans men or really anyone who has a uterus, because endometriosis is a condition where tissue similar to your uterine lining is inside your pelvis or abdomen, and this can cause a lot of pain and distress for people who suffer from it. So I think that this bunny is a really powerful symbol of support for people who do struggle with this condition, but it's also a powerful way to show support to people who suffer from this condition, which I fall into the latter camp. So I definitely would very, very highly recommend this one. She's absolutely perfect. Very nicely weighted as well, I noticed. So she can easily sit down, which is always a nice plus. You don't have to use her ears as a counterbalance or anything. She's so, so precious. Again, just the colors are immaculate as far as I'm concerned. And she just has the sweetest little face. You really just want to fold her into your arms and just cuddle her forever. So that's endometriosis bunny, and we have one more to get to. So this one I thought was going to get here in time for Halloween. She almost made it, but it ended up getting slightly delayed, but that is okay, because this is going to be the Cinderella rabbit, and Cinderella is for any time of the year, though this one is a little bit more of a darker version of Cinderella. So let me first take the package, or the tote bag out of the package, I should say. Let's see if we can slide this out. Okay, so here is Cinderella, and she's in a sort of black Victorian style dress here. And there she is. Her little arms are upraised, and you can see the clock behind her because, of course, you know, at the stroke of midnight, the spell wears off. And then on the back, you have Cinderella on her pumpkin, I see. There she is. And beautiful colors again. This is a very deep purple with some little stars in the background. Nice sort of a sleek material too on this one. It's a little different than some of the other tote bags. And now we get to the bunny. So here she comes. And I love the accessories that she comes with. Oh, look at her. It just fell down on the ground, one of them. Her dress actually comes separately, so we're going to see her in the nude first. But let me just grab that little pumpkin accessory that comes with her. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So this is her little pumpkin handbag. How adorable is that? Look at the little stitched mouth and the eyes. So cute. And it actually does have like a little opening on the inside, so you can put little trick-or-treat candy in there. It's, you know, she is a little late for trick-or-treating, but we still have plenty left over, so we can supply her with some goodies. But let's take a look at the bunny first. So she's this beautiful cream color. Oh, wow, and look at her feet. Oh, my goodness. So there's been obviously many iterations of Cinderella. Probably the one that most of us know best is the Disney telling of the story, which I, of course, am very familiar with. That was actually one of the Disney movies that was in my VHS collection as a kid. It always kind of broke my heart, though, especially the scene where the wicked stepsisters tear off her dress. So I didn't watch it as much as some of my other, like, most watched Disney movies. But I think this one is probably more inspired by the Brothers Grimm version of the story. So let's take a look at her. And she is so, so cute. Oh my goodness, she is so soft. Holy moly. The fur on this one is so luxe. So, so fluffy. It's so fluffy you can almost not see her little mouth and nose, but sometimes we just do a little trimming so you can see it better, but I promise it's there. She is so precious. Oh my gosh. She even has little eyelashes right at the corner of her eyes here. And she also has the little blush detail, which is so cute. And I don't think it really showed up as well maybe on some of the website photos, but look how adorable that is. She has the red button eye here, and I kind of wonder if that's maybe a reference to what happens to the wicked stepsisters in the Brothers Grimm version, because I know in that version Cinderella has doves, and when she's being married to the prince at the end, the doves actually peck out one eye each of each stepsister and then proceed to peck out the other one, rendering them both totally blind. So obviously a much darker, more violent version of the story. But look at the inside of her ears. I love this green color. It is so beautiful. And she's got this sort of, this little vine here, like a pumpkin vine on this ear. And then let's see, there's another one, another matching one on the other side. And I think maybe the red feet, again, might be a reference to the wicked stepsisters who actually mutilated their own feet in order to try to fit the slipper. I'm guessing that might be the intention behind that, because it does kind of look like blood, doesn't it? So let's take a look at her dress now. I'm just going to slide this open and get her dressed up. Oh, but wait, before I do that, I just want to take a look at this. This is an alchemical symbol, and I'm thinking this might be the symbol for glass. She doesn't come with glass slippers, of course, so that would not be very practical, but actually I'm just going to take a look at the tag first to see what it says. So, oh, look at this, is another very fancy tag. So I think this is actually, I think this one is because it comes from the, yes, the Victorian McGee collection. So, oh, look how cool that is. So I don't think there's any other information, but the tags are so neat. If I do end up clipping these, I'm definitely saving them. So let's take a look at the dress first. I'm just going to open that off camera. And let's just take a moment to just appreciate the dress in and of itself. How beautiful is this? You see the black lace. There's a little gold cross and two little gold dangly stars on either side of this ribbon that's trimmed with lace and has this black stone in the center. This is so beautiful. So let me get her dressed up in that so we can see it in full view. And here she is in full costume. How gorgeous is this bunny? Oh my goodness, I am so glad that I did not sleep on this one. She is absolutely magnificent. So happy with today's package. So I hope you guys really enjoyed watching. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me today. And I'll be back again very soon with some more plush goodness for you. Bye, everybody.